Thank you for calling the New Yorker. How can I help you?
Hello. Yes, I'm trying to reach a reporter named Mitchell.
Let's see now. Mitchell. We have a Joseph Mitchell on staff. Is that him?
I guess it's worth a try. Is he in?
Yes, he is. Hold, please.
Believe that's actually a real person. Joseph Mitchell was a real reporter for the New Yorker. I'll get more details about that later.
He's not answering. Maybe I should go up there in person.
So, much like in the first
Come on,
Blackwell
let's
game,
get out of here.
where you
Right
know about
behind
the
you.
Deacon? The Deacon was a urban myth story about a drunken father who done things. Joseph Mitchell is a real person, but they use it in different ways. So let's go to New Yorker.
Yes. Can I help you?
Are you Mr. Mitchell?
I sure am.
I'm Lauren Blackwell.
Well, do come in, Miss Blackwell.
Get to the point.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Well, there's no harm in asking, certainly. What is this regarding? Are you a reporter or...
Just doing, yeah. I'm an investigator.
No, an independent investigator.
I see, so you're not with the police.
Would it matter if I was?
No, it wouldn't. So what can I do for you, Miss Blackwell?
So the funny thing about so Joseph Mitchell, I don't never heard him talk in real life, but I find it interesting that he has a southern drawl living in New York. You know, you're from Northeast, you have a southern drawl. Well, how did that come from? You know.
So how long have you been working here?
Do you always ask such personal questions?
I'm just curious about the sort of work you do.
I write about people, Miss Blackwell.
What sort of people?
Not the famous sort. Just ordinary people, like you or me.
Ordinary people. Like me.
Nothing ordinary about you.
Oh, not at all.
Let's talk about Isaac Brown.
I'd like to talk about Isaac Brown.
Ah, Isaac. You knew Isaac.
Sort of, yes. I'm looking into his death.
Really? That was almost 5 years ago.
5 years
Why the
ago?
sudden interest?
Let's just say that I have a personal interest in clearing it up.
All right,
So tell me about yourself.
Mr. Mitchell.
I beg your pardon.
Tell me about yourself.
Yes, I heard you. I
Yeah.
hope you didn't come here simply to interview me. I'm afraid I'd make a poor interview subject.
Okay.
Anything else you can tell me about Isaac? Why do you want to write about him?
I don't want to go too in depth. Out of respect, you understand?
Sure.
I was drawn to him for the same reasons I'm drawn to anybody I write about. I felt he had a story that could reach people, enrich them, perhaps learn from.
Really?
Miss Blackwell, spend some time talking to the poor and the downtrodden. Walk down the Bowery and speak to the half-wits and the have-nots.
Yeah.
In 1 hour, you'll learn more from them than you would from a lifetime of schooling.
True, in some degree. God, I forgot what was Joseph Mitchell famous writing for. I forgot the guy. He was called Professor Siegel. I forgot his name. So, what made Joseph Mitchell famous? That he wrote a book and several articles about this very famous. I gotta look it up now. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm gonna do it. This is a research stream now. Research. Let's go. No, I'm not looking up that Joseph. Joseph Mitchell. He wrote about a very famous homeless man that lived in New York at the time, who was very charismatic. It was Professor Siegel. I forgot who he wrote about. Who did he write about? I forgot the guy's name. No, that's the first person he wrote about. That was his early work. Joe Gould. There we go. He wrote about Joe Gould. That was his name. Joe Gould. So Joe Gould was this famous homeless guy in like New York around the 50s and 60s and early 70s, and he was a character and a half. He was homeless. He was extremely intelligent. He was charismatic, and yet no one knew who the hell this guy was. And Joseph Mitchell wrote stories about him. Wrote things about him. It was an interesting time. I'll leave it as that. Like I said, it was, yeah. So if you get the idea that this is what Joseph Mitchell was, a very respectable reporter. He's done a lot of cool stuff in his life. I recommend checking out stuff he's written. And he's written about tons of people like like Ellery Thompson, who was a captain of a Dregger boat. He wrote like he was a very character piece type reporter. Something you don't see as much like nowadays because I guess people it's a different time period. So yeah. So basically,
access to the internet leads to access to bigger stories. Bigger is better.
Yeah.
Viral.
What Tommy did nothing wrong, things like that. Or the latest sensation, the guy who said that Bill Clinton was a rabbi or something. That's popping off of my feed. I don't know who that kid is, but he's famous now.
Oh yeah. I guess like at the Game Awards, he went up on stage and started saying a bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, and now he's internet famous. It's a different time, so. But yeah, Joseph Mitchell, favorite famous reporter. He's right about the weirdest, the strangest of peoples, and it was a thing.
So what was Isaac's story? I know he played in a band called the C Sharps. Then something obviously went wrong.
Now you guys know who
What
Joseph
was it?
Mitchell is.
Listen, have you tried
Education
asking
stream.
Mr. Sharp?
Yes, he's not talking.
I don't blame him. He's probably feeling guilty.
Guilty?
Why?
He has his reasons.
Could you, I don't know, tell me what those reasons are?
Tell me what those reasons. Just tell me.
Of course.
Could you tell me?
Mr. Mitchell, I need to know what happened.
Yeah, tell me.
Listen, I don't like this. I don't feel comfortable talking about people without their consent. I won't say any more about Isaac or his sister.
Sister.
Oh,
Sister?
Please, I'm not gonna say anything.
you're not very good at this. Your first time, huh?
Who was Isaac's sister?
I told you, not another word.
So tell me about yourself, Mr. Mitchell.
I beg your pardon.
Tell me about yourself.
Yes, I heard you. I hope you didn't come here. I'm afraid I'd make a...
Okay.
About Isaac Brown.
I told you.
Okay.
Who was
I told you.
Okay, so we're not getting anything out of him.
I'd like to read your piece about Isaac.
Well, I'm afraid
Hey,
I
you
can't
can't-
help you there.
Yeah.
I never published it.
You didn't?
No, it seemed a bit in bad taste.
Since when do reporters care about bad taste?
Voice Joy's concern.
Since when do reporters care about bad taste?
You don't have a high opinion of journalists, do you?
Well, you hear things.
Oh no, don't worry about it. I'm well aware of the stereotype. I have written about deceased persons before when I felt it was in the public's interest. But Isaac, well, I felt the man deserved some peace.
If you felt his story could reach people, enrich them, as you say, why didn't you publish the story?
Listen, Miss Blackwell. Isaac didn't just die.
Wait
he
for it.
was murdered.
Whoa.
Someone reached around his neck
Called it.
and strangled
Yep,
the life
you were right.
out
High
of him.
five.
That puts a bit
Here's
of
your
a
high
damper on
five.
the story
High
I wanted
five.
to tell.
So nobody will hear the story.
All my notes on him have been destroyed. Isaac's story might not have reached the people, but it reached me. Maybe that's enough.
Okay.
I think that's all for now.
All right. You have a good night now.
All right. We learned something here. Isaac was murdered. Murder is bad, right? Murder is not PogChamp, you know. All right, so let's talk to Cecil about it.
Cecil?
What?
Dang, Cecil.
I need to speak to you about Isaac's sister.
That's it! You've crossed the line, sister. It was fun for a while, but now it's time for you to leave.
Ooh, now you've done it.
Maggie.
Okay, let's do some contrition.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry. Sorry isn't enough, sister. Leave.
I'll leave, but I'll be back.
You really have a way with the fellas, kid. Ah, don't sweat it. His bark is worse than his bite.
Let's try again.
Oh, it's you.
You up for talking like a civilized human being?
Show your temper.
Look, Buster, I've had it up to here with this. I need information, it's stuck in your head, and I plan on getting it out.
Less talk and more get the hell out.
I'll leave, but I'll be back.
Well, that certainly worked wonders.
Yelling at him doesn't
We'll
work.
have to change our tactics if we want to get him to talk.
You just
Third
don't
time's
give
the
up, do you?
charm.
Third time's
That's
the
me.
charm, yeah.
I'm like a bad penny.
Show contempt.
What are you gonna do, throw me out?
Oh, is that a challenge? Don't tempt me, lady. Leave.
You want me to leave? I'll leave.
Ever think of moonlighting in PR? You're so good at talking to people. Seriously, whatever you're doing, you can't handle it this way.
You just don't give up, do you?
Nope.
We need to talk.
Show sympathy.
Look, obviously something's wrong. Why don't you try talking about it?
What is this? Some kind of psychotherapy? You here to get me to open up about my feelings?
I
I'm
mean,
here for Isaac.
He's not worth it, and neither are you. Just get out of here.
Fine, I'm going.
yeah, it's not working.
Stop and think, sweetheart. Soon as Piano Boy sees you, he gets all bent out of shape. You won't get anywhere this way.
Yeah, let's see what Joey's got.
Nothing's changed since the last time. I know that expression. Only time a man gets a look like that is when he's hung up over a woman. Go easy on him, huh? I think he cares more about that gal than he lets on.
Oh, thanks, Joey.
You just don't give up.
While she's smoking.
We need to talk.
That's gonna help. Talk about love.
You loved her, didn't you?
Of course I loved her. She was our heart and soul. I would have... Damn you, woman. Damn you. I just want to play this piano and forget she ever existed. Why don't you just leave me alone?
Press the point.
So what happened, C? It's very important that you tell me.
All right. All right. I don't know who you are or why you're so interested, but you're never going to leave me alone, are you?
No, I won't. You were in a band together, right?
Yeah,
Nope.
we had a band. Smart girl. Then
Yep.
she died. Then he died. End of story.
How did you meet Isaac's sister?
First of all, her name was Sarah. I was looking to start a band, and I saw them perform together. She could sing like it was magic. Such energy, such life, such a waste.
What do you mean, buddy?
What happened to Sarah?
She got sick, pneumonia or something. Started coughing one day and wouldn't stop.
Oh no.
She got better after a while, but something happened to her voice. Doctor said she would never sing again. After that, the spark just went out. She hung on for a few months, but she just lost the will to live.
Oh no. That's sad.
Anything else you can tell me about Sarah?
I loved that woman. Even when she lost her voice, I would have given up everything for her. Heck, I would have even let her brother live with us. I should have told her.
Okay, this hurts a lot.
What was Isaac really like?
That fat bastard. He was good on the sax, but that was the end of his good points. He drank, he was violent, he was useless in every other way. But Sarah could calm him down. She was the only one. If it wasn't for Sarah, I never would have kept him around.
What happened to Isaac after Sarah died?
He went to pieces. What do you think? Oh, he couldn't cope. Drank way too much. Started fights during gigs. I tried to stick with him out of respect for Sarah, but let's face it, he was a big, dumb embarrassment.
So you cut ties with Isaac?
Completely. Told him he was a drunk and a lowlife and wasn't worth the peanuts I paid him. Which was, let's face it, totally true.
What happened?
He beat me senseless is what happened.
Jeez.
Knocked me out with the sax I bought for him. Then he became a bum. Spent the rest of his life living on the streets of Roosevelt Island till he got killed by some drifter.
Ooh.
About Sarah.
I told you everything. Please, just stop.
You don't know who killed Isaac?
Yes, I killed him.
Oh, come on.
No, I did. I'm not the one who put my hands around his neck or choked him to death.
Whoa.
But I killed him just the same.
You shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
I know that. My brain knows that. But my heart won't listen.
I blame you, Astro. You picked the saddest story to start. Like, it was the first case. You had the first case, a sad story. You know, this is all you, man. I'm gonna wipe my ears. My little eye flat here. I'm not crying. That's not me. It's not me. Oh, jeez.
See you later.
Yeah. You know,
We're gonna
all this
start
talk
this Sunday
reminds
off
me.
strong, everybody.
Sarah and Isaac
Yeah.
would always play this song.
Really?
Yeah, a duet. At the end of every show.
She'd sing and he'd play the saxophone?
No, she'd actually play the piano, if you can believe it. She wasn't great, but she loved playing with Isaac, and Isaac loved that silly song. They never let me join them, but that was okay. It was kind of sweet, in a way. Oh well.
Can you play the phone?
Cecil,
What?
Play the duet.
what was the duet that Isaac and Sarah used to play?
Oh, that. It was just a short little thing.
Wait for
Isaac
it.
would just improv the whole thing. But Sarah's was always the same. Went something like, after Sarah died, Isaac would play gigs, but refused to leave the stage. He'd blow on his sax, playing anything that came to mind, feet planted like a statue.
He'd just keep playing?
Yep.
He'd play forever if I didn't get 4 guys to drag him off. I think he was waiting for Sarah to play with him. He was supposed to finish each show with her, and, well, in his heart, he refused to believe she was dead.
Dang.
See you later.
Yeah.
Okay. So remember we picked the dictaphone to record?
Why would I want to record that? Why would I want... Cecil,
What?
could you play that song again?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yep.
I think I've recorded enough.
I like this. I personally like this piano key. It's really good. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not musically talented, but I love the way that I recycle here. Now we're gonna have to do something. Hey, yeah, your sister's dead, man. And you've been dead for a very long time.
What'd they say? 5 years?
5+ years, yeah. Joey's just whatever. Now, for people playing this first time, this might be very hard because he bonks you every time when I talk to him. So this is how you would solve it if you didn't know how. This is a lovely song, by the way.
Yeah, when he started playing the sax, I got chills.
Yeah. The sad part is, I need to check, and I do mean this politely. Thomas,
Sis? Is that you, sis?
Nope.
I've been waiting for so long.
No, it's not me, man. Gotta tell him the truth.
No, Isaac, I'm not your sister. She couldn't come.
No. No, she couldn't, could she? My sister's dead, isn't she?
Yeah.
Now I'm dead, too.
Yeah.
I knew that. Deep down, I knew that. I just couldn't let go.
I'm sorry.
Is that why you two are here? To help me let go?
That's what we do best.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do.
Don't worry. Just leave everything to us.
I love
Here,
the
just
sound.
take this.
I love the sound effect every time a ghost is dead and realize
Whatever
the
you
dead get
say.
that wind chill. I love it. That's my favorite thing
Hold
about
on
this
tight.
series.
This is the fun part.
Yep. Also, you may notice in the afterlife is drawn differently from the first game to the second game.
Hi, Isaac.
It'll be drawn differently every game going
This
forward.
is it, huh?
Yep, eternity, the white light, the passage into the next world.
It is something, alright. Still can't believe I'm dead. Crazy old lady, she killed me.
What?
Old lady.
Yeah. Said she wanted to help me. Then goes and chokes me.
What?
Why'd you want to go and do a thing like that?
I'm
An old
sorry.
lady killed you?
I don't think it matters anyway. It's time I joined my sis.
Just head into the light.
Thanks, lady. You've been real kind. And tell your friend sorry for the crack on the head.
Right. Another day, another spirit gone to their rest. Rest. Well, that's a nice word.
Yeah.
Joey?
Whoa.
Yeah, hi. Glad you're up.
Did you save him?
Yeah, sure, we saved him.
Oh
Joey?
no.
Is she talking to you?
Yeah, go figure.
Oh no,
Thank
that's scary.
you, both of you. I only wanted to save them.
Isaac told me he was killed by an old woman.
Mm-hmm.
Was that you?
I save, just like you.
Who are you?
I am the Countess.
Countess? Countess of what?
It's the only name I know. I saved them. I helped them. I'm sorry.
Hey, get back here. Don't just stand there. Let's get after her.
Wait for this part, yeah.
Like, what's she gonna do? Exactly.
She's pretty spry for an old lady.
Spry my foot. You couldn't outrun a one-legged turtle with those lungs.
Don't start with me, okay?
And she goes back to smoking.
Get right out of but
Absolutely not. Right now, nothing exists except for me and this cigarette.
Yeah. I'm worried about you, Joe. I'm worried about you, Lauren. You smoke too much. You came out running old. You can catch up old lady.
Hey there.
Nobody that old should move that fast.
Just keep telling yourself that.
Joey, she could see you.
Yeah.
How could she do that?
I don't know. But I think this case just got a hell of a lot more complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Yep. All right, so let's work on that second case, the 53rd Street case.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Right behind you.
Hey, did you like the video? Remember to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell as well to be notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Getselious or my Twitch channel, which is in the description below. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys later.